Our job is basically one that is unseen. We're successful if you don't even know we exist by making sure that water is coming out the tap. My name is Steve Ritchie. I'm the Assistant General Manager for Water of the San Francisco Public Utilities Commission, and I manage the overall water enterprise. Our work locations are spread all the way across the middle of California, from Sierra Nevada, where Moccasin is where our Hetch Hetchy division is located, also in Sonol and in Millbrae. Our water treatment plants are also at 525 Golden Gate in San Francisco. There are 6 divisions: the Hetch Hetchy Water and Power Division, the Water Supply and Treatment Division, the City Distribution Division, the Natural Resources and Lands Management Division, the Water Quality Division, and the Water Resources Division. Our scope of work is actually to deliver water from the regional water system and the local water system to all of our 2.7 million customers. So basically, we start with the dams and tunnels and pipelines and hydroelectric plants in the Sierra Nevada, which is the origin of our water supply, or at least 85% of it that comes from Hetch Hetchy. Then through various tunnels and pipelines across the San Joaquin Valley, where it then enters the Coast Range and moves into the Bay Area, where it goes by many tunnels and pipelines around and under San Francisco Bay. And then into San Francisco, of course, where we go through about 1,260 miles of water distribution mains, where we deliver water to our retail customers. We also have 2 filtration plants in Alameda County, where we filter water from our Alameda watershed reservoirs. And we also have 3 reservoirs here in San Mateo County, where we also have water that we collect and filter and deliver to our customers from here at the Harry Tracy Water Treatment Plant. The beauty of the system is that most of it can run by gravity, and so it's really a great system that way. And also we produce greenhouse gas-free hydroelectric power. We have responsibilities for making sure all of these facilities operate. So that means we have to check our dams, at least once a month, but certainly after any seismic event, to make sure that there's no damage there and they're still operating properly. We have hundreds of miles of transmission mains, and those are water lines that are on the order of 6 feet wide, tall, and greater. So those are really big pipes that deliver water to the Bay Area and around the Bay Area. We also have our 2 water filtration plants here in the Bay Area, and we also have an ultraviolet disinfection facility for the Hetch Hetchy supply over in the San Joaquin Valley. So we have a lot of treatment facilities for the addition of chemicals to make sure that the water is safe to drink. We also have numerous pump stations that exist here in the Bay Area and in the city of San Francisco that need to be operated and maintained. So at any given day, there are lots of things that can go wrong. That's why it's so wonderful to have our staff of about 1,000 people that make sure everything continues to operate as it should, and we can deliver water as we should. We probably face a significant emergency about once every 6 months or so. The Rim Fire of 2013 was a really big one, which at that time was the 3rd largest wildfire in California history. And it burned around our power plants, our hydroelectric plants in the Sierra, and around our reservoirs. And everybody stepped up and did their jobs during that whole emergency. And in the aftermath, we had to replace 400 out of our 800 utility poles up in the Sierra. That was no mean feat to be accomplished in about a month's period of time. So that was a case where the staff really stepped up and made sure, again, that water was continued to be delivered. We've been experiencing droughts more frequently now than we have historically in the past. So we have to learn about ways to make our water supply resilient, and that starts with making sure we conserve every drop and make sure it's used to the best of our abilities. We're proud of the San Francisco customers because as residents, they use no more than 42 gallons per person per day, which is among the lowest per capita rates in the state. And that's just fabulous. But we've got to keep doing more because water in the future is probably going to be scarce, and we need to make sure we use every drop wisely.